Young Sherlock Holmes presented a great opportunity for Bruce Broughton, who was nominated for an Oscar for another of his soundtracks, Silverado, that same year. Although not based on any of Conan Doyle's novels, the film recreates the meeting of Sherlock Holmes and his inseparable Watson, who are both students at the same school. Together, they face the first mystery of their lives, a strange string of apparent suicides that are actually murders perpetrated by a secret sect. Designed for a young audience, the film is full of adventure and intrigue, with surprising special effects and a splendid, extensive symphonic soundtrack featuring 5 great musical themes. The simplest of these is that of the eccentric retired professor, who is Sherlock Holmes's mentor and Elizabeth's uncle. It is an eccentric and playful piece of music that gives him the air of an absent-minded and kind-hearted scientist. But it also has a Victorian air, elegant and noble. As he nears his end, his music becomes more dramatic. Then it disappears. Much later, when his invention helps Holmes and Watson save Elizabeth, the music reappears in tribute to him.
What have I got myself into?
The adventure of a lifetime, Watson.
Elizabeth exudes an aura of purity and sweetness, which rubs off on Sherlock.
Do I detect a sense of jealousy?
Sherlock Holmes? Jealous? My dear, that word does not enter my vocabulary.
Neither does punctuality.
I never want to be alone.
Until it becomes a love theme. The music is beautiful but somber, with a touch of sadness.
This is too much.
It foreshadows the fatal destiny that awaits Elizabeth.
Into tomorrow's papers.
Do you think they'll let you come back to school now?
I don't know. Perhaps.
When she dies, the music breaks down, darkens and slows, taking the form of an intimate adagio. Finally, it dies away like a last musical breath.
We'll be reunited.
Like Elizabeth herself, it is a theme that has not had the opportunity to be completed.
Elizabeth. Now.
From then on, it remains as a painful memory.
There are too many memories here.
Holmes, you have your entire life ahead of you.
And I'll spend it alone.
For the cult, there is a dark, threatening, and repetitively sinister choral theme with an insistent martial rhythm. Other music in the film shows the darkness and emphasizes the danger, but the evil is concentrated in this theme, which plays as soon as they approach the ceremony site. The theme has a dual application. It is diegetic when sung, and incidental when used to stalk the protagonists.
We got them!
After the second ceremony, Holmes and Watson confront this music openly, rather than fleeing from it. The film's initial theme music is associated with investigation and Sherlock's analytical and curious mind. During scenes of deduction, the theme underscores Holmes's intellectual activity, particularly when he plays the flute.
He conducted experiment after experiment. Not once did he stop for a rest. His energy seemed boundless.
Good Lord. This is the clue we've been looking for. We're getting there, Watson. We're going to solve this crime.
The theme becomes more intense and passionate when Holmes must combine ingenuity and action to save Elizabeth.
It was a cold, snowy day in early December. Lack of funds had forced my old school to close. I was being sent to a new one in the middle of term.
Watson introduces a memory from the past in the present tense, at which point the main theme begins to play.
I was in the heart of London at the height of the Victorian era. The streets were teeming with every activity imaginable.
He presents it as an evocation of Holmes, portraying him as an adult narrator, and it is heard as part of the narration in other scenes.
Filled me with fear and apprehension. And yet, I was swept with a wave of curiosity.
This music represents the trust that Holmes inspires, not only in Watson, but also in the audience.
For example, Watson, you're seated in a room with an all-southern view. Suddenly, a bear walks by the window. What colour is the bear?
Red. The bear is red.
Touché.
It merges with the theme of investigation during the extended scene in which Holmes solves a challenging puzzle at school. At its peak, it is heroic, positive, and energetic. Its purpose is, of course, to emphasize action and adventure. It also serves to emotionally unite Holmes and Watson.
Very clever, Watson. Well, I'm certain I would have arrived at that conclusion sooner or later.
Sooner or later.
So ended my first adventure with Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
This is the music with which Watson will forever remember the young Sherlock Holmes.